Don't forget, when you pick up a golden lotus, you'll get this buff, and this buff will allow you to pick up treasures. The buff is called Luck of the Lotus. It says you can sometimes find extra treasures from creatures in Pandaria. Effect persists through death. So this was also in the game known as the Potion of Luck, which I think a lot of people forget about because it was taken out of the game. So basically what you are doing is when you pick up a golden lotus, so keep in mind you have to be an herbalist for this to work. Um, Unfortunately, it's the only way to get this buff still. It is actually a pretty overpowered method of making gold in my opinion. I haven't done it for some time, but I still have faith in it. So I like to come over to Valley of the Four Winds and hit up the Kunzin village, I think is what this is. It's this little ledge right here. And I will kill the goats. So this farm also works best if you are a skinner because you can skin the goats. It's not really recommended to do it that way just because the leather is not worth much. So another thing to mention is these guys are on a force spawn, as you can see here, or maybe not. It might be a force spawn. I don't know if it's a fast respawn or not. The difference between the two is one, you have to have a certain amount of enemies up, which is the forced respawn, and a hyper spawn is what it's actually called, not a fast respawn, but a hyper respawn is just where the enemies spawn so rapidly that you should technically not have to worry about running out of enemies to kill. I don't really recommend doing this either if you are on a certain time span or anything, because it could take a bit of time to get your first golden lotus. It takes me roughly 15 minutes to get my first golden lotus, which thankfully this is a 15-minute buff, so that means if you can get a golden lotus every 15 minutes, you should theoretically never run out. But that is just a theoretical response to this and not a like set in stone thing. So keep that in mind when farming. I can't guarantee that you'll come across a golden lotus within 15 minutes, but I can guarantee when you do come across a golden lotus, and if you kill these goats, you should be making a pretty decent amount of gold. As we can see here, I've killed for 3 minutes and I picked up 13 chests. So as we open up the chests, you'll see that you can get ghost iron ore, you get gold, you get trillium ore, I think you get cloth as well, you get greens. I think I've gotten a couple of blues out of here before too. You get, it looks like leather as well. So look at that. These ones here I just got 10, 12 gold from. That one I just got 1 gold from. So it varies depending on what you get, but for the most part it's pretty solid. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.